Hey DC Collectors, welcome back to a brand new episode of the show. Today we're going over my JoeFest 2025 haul. What did I get? Let's find out. So the first booth I visited during the day, I picked up this guy. Yes, $40 price tag, but I didn't pay $40, I paid $20. This guy's booth had every figure at the booth 50% off, so I said, you know, let's just do it. I've wanted this Captain Cold since I've seen him. I didn't want to pay $29.99. So this is a good deal to me. $20, I get $10 off basically of retail. So I had to do that. I pulled the trigger and I got that figure. Next up, I did buy another figure from the guy, and it was this Adam figure. Now the price point on this is $30. I didn't pay $30. I paid $15 because it was 50% off. I don't have this figure. I love the DC Silver Age. These classic looks of the characters are that's my favorite. So I went ahead and got this too. Now the guy had a ton of other DC Multiverse figures, but nothing that I either didn't have or really wanted. So I just passed up on everything else. For Friday night, which was from 6 to 8, doors closed. These are the only two things that I got, but I went to the lobby swap on Friday night and I picked up this guy. Legends of the Dark Knight, Scarecrow. Now this is a classic Kenner figure. As you can see, the Kenner right here. I used to have this as I guess I was a teenager when this came out. And, you know, during the course of collecting, you just buy and sell, and I sold this guy a long time ago. Now, if you recall, if you saw my Top Dog video, maybe I'll put a link right here. For their grand opening, they had this guy on the shelf. He was $15. I saw him. I made a note and said, hey, I might get this. I went around videoing some other stuff. Came back. He was gone. Fast forward to JoeFest Friday night. Lobby swap. Another guy had this figure for $10. So I actually saved $5 by waiting and got this awesome Scarecrow figure. So day 2 rolls around of JoeFest, and I missed out on the one figure that I really came to get exclusively from JoeFest was this custom Batman by Level 7 Toys. Friday night, I got there. He had already sold out. He only brought a handful of these things, but he did hold back 7 to sell on Saturday. Well, lucky me, I was the second person in line at the booth, and I picked up this awesome Level 7 Toys Batman figure. Or I should say, the Detective. Now, I'll probably do a review on this guy because I can't wait to take him out and play with him. He looks awesome. Look forward to that in a future episode. Here's the back if you really want to see that. This figure cost $65. It also came with a print of this artwork. I didn't take the print because I didn't have anything to store that print with, and I knew that I would destroy that print. The next purchase was the big one. My main goal going to the show, aside from getting this particular Batman, was to pick up some Kenner DC stuff. And of course, I did that with the Scarecrow. But I really wanted some superpowers. I wanted to add to that collection that I'm trying to complete. And I did that at the Roma Collectibles booth with this guy, Orion. Now, he had a price tag of $150, but I didn't pay $150. I actually asked if they would take $125, and of course they did. This is one that I never had as a kid. I never had this particular figure, and I'm glad that I picked him up. Here's his superpower. You turn his head. He's normal, happy Orion, squeeze his legs, oh, and he turns into mad Orion. Just a really cool superpower gimmick. Arms move and his head spins. What more could you ask for? Adding to the Kenner collection, I got this Legends of the Batman 2-pack featuring the Egyptian Batman and Egyptian Catwoman. Some more classic 90s figures. Some people, they're that stylized buff action figure type thing from the 90s that not many people care for, but I have a soft spot for them. And really wanted this. It was only $12, so I said, why not? Let's do it. Same booth, I picked up this TwoFace and Batman 2-pack. Again, Legends of Batman. I needed him to try to get the whole collection. Paid $15 for this one. Just another fantastic. I love these because they come with cards, which makes it even more collectible. It's just cool nostalgia. You stay right there. Don't fall. Don't fall. And my final pickup was not a DC thing, believe it or not. My final pickup was this Delta 17 Shadow Dragon enemy leader. The O-rings are just awesome. They're awesome figures. I love G.I. Joe. And this company is really, really doing it. They're putting in the work, putting in the effort to produce some fantastic O-ring figures, and I'm really looking forward to more of these Delta 17 toys. If you want to find out more, just check out delta17toys.com, and you can probably buy some of these online. This guy looked the coolest to me. He's the enemy leader. He looks half ninja, half superhero kind of thing. So of course it comes with swords and a gun. Of course I was going to get him. Of course. So proud to add that to the collection. With that said, that is my JoeFest haul from 2025. How did I do? Leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If you went to JoeFest 2025, let me know what you bought. I'd be interested to see. I know most people probably went for G.I. Joe stuff. I'm the oddball. I went for the DC stuff. But let me know in the comments what you bought. All right, if you like what I'm doing, please hit that like and that subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. Check out DCcollectors.com each and every day for the latest DC action figure news, reviews, and commentary. You can check me out on social media at DC Collectors on Facebook, Instagram, X, and Blue Sky. As always, folks, God bless.